Lord our God, we thank you for letting us cry out to you in dark times. Help us and help your King Jesus Christ, for he shall be victor, bringing grace, peace, life, and victory for all that is good on earth as in heaven. Let all the people know he is on his way to the glory of your name. Praying in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen.
At amen, amen, amen mga katribo. Good morning, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. At katribong Chiki, good morning
Good
din.
morning!
Good morning! It's Friday!
Yay, yay, yay!
Ang ating pinakakaabangang araw sa week, ang weekend. At ngayon, muli nating samahan niyo po kaming muli. Ako po si Coffee Manalo sa paborito niyong kasama tuwing umaga ang Gising Na! Na live niyong mapapanood sa Daily TV's Facebook page and simulcast on Radyo Bayo TV at DJRJ 810 AM.
At syempre mga katribo, magandang gising sa ating lahat. Ako po si Chinky Mangkukang. Samahan niyo kami mula alas 7:30 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga, Lunes hanggang Biyernes para maghatid sa inyo ng updated and hottest news sa loob at labas ng ating bansa.
At tulad ng bagit ko, ngayon ay Biyernes, December 3.
Yes! A very special
day.
Very special day.
At 23 days na lang, Pasko na. Napakagandang umaga ngayon at nagagandahan lahat ng makikita natin ngayon sa Gising Na. Pati ang ating set, maganda ating kaldero, maganda ang ating spread.
Yes. At syempre, mga katribo, anong malaman natin? Ano bang almusal ninyo?
Sa ating
Meron kaming magical dero dito. Tingnan natin kung anong laman.
sa ating balitang tikiman mamaya.
So, chillax lang mga katribo. Ang vibe natin, ang ating vibe ngayon, just chill. Yan, dapat chill. Naiwan kami ni Katribong comfy dito sa kusina. Oo, yung aming mga kasama. Palagay ko nag-enjoy na doon sa baba.
Napaagay ka na lang
nag-enjoy sila. Oo, kasi meron kaming bisitang napakaganda. Just stay with us. Makikita ninyo.
Kaya nga, diba, naparami yung laman ng ating magical dero dahil meron tayong makakasalo mamaya sa ating agahan.
At makikita ninyo, marami kaming nakaprepare na mga mangkok.
Mangkok, marami tayong maigit.
As in mangkok hang. Maraming nakaprepare. Oo. At yan ay syempre courtesy. I would like to shout out kay Miss Rosie Ann Liena. Hi. Ito po ay buhat sa kusina ni Rosie Ann Liena.
At maagang-maaga siyang gigising para i-prepare itong ating masarap na laman ng ating magical dero na arroz caldo. Arroz caldo ni Ann.
Balikan natin kung bakit arroz caldo yan. Mamaya tingnan natin. So, huwag kang mag-alala dahil mamaya mga katribo, may darating tayo talagang mga beautiful guest, international guest. At nako, gugutumin kayo sa kanilang kagandahan.
Pang-international na yung arroz caldo ni Ann ngayon. Kaya ngayon mga katribo, game na ulit tayo. Katribong Chinky, simulan na natin ang mga talakayan. Narito na ang ating mga front page na balita na mababasa sa pahigang Daily Tribune sa araw na ito.
Okay.
Consumer, TRO equals sabotage.
MDT under negotiation evolution.
First Lady leads launching of Presidential Library.
Ill-gotten wealth, defendants get reprieve.
And sabi ni Pangulong Marcos, Kadiwa to go national.
Laruan, sex games gone too far.
At sa balitang Tarsi naman, pay less. At ngayon mga katribo, alamin natin ang kalagayan ng ating panahon mula sa ating panauhin mula sa Pag-asa. Magandang umaga po. Mr. Raimundo?
Yes po, magandang umaga po sa atin lahat. At ito na po ang magiging lagay ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Patuloy pa rin po natin inaasahan ng maulap na papawirin na may kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at pagkulog dyan po sa Batanes, Babuyan Island, Camarines Norte at northern portion ng Quezon. Dala po yan ng shear line. At dyan po sa Eastern Visayas, Cebu, Bohol, Caraga, Davao Region at Palawan, dulot naman po yan ng easterlies. Dito po sa Metro Manila, nalalabi pang bahagi ng ating bansa ay makakasa po ng pangkalatang maliwanag sa panahon, maliban po sa mga isolated rain showers or thunderstorm, dala po yan ng mga localized thunderstorm. Agwat po ng temperatura dito sa Metro Manila ay mula 25 hanggang 33 degrees Celsius, 17 to 24 sa Baguio City at dyan po sa may Tagaytay City naman ay mula 23 hanggang 30 degrees Celsius. Sa ngayon po may nakataas tayong gale warning dito po sa baybayin ng Batanes, Babuyan Island, Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Pangasinan at Cagayan. Kaya patuloy po natin pinapaalalahanan ang ating mga kababayang mangingisda at may mga maliliit sa sakyang pandagat na wag po munang pumalaot sa mga nasabing baybayin dahil pa rin sa inaasahan natin mga malalaking pag-alon. And in the next 3 days ay wala naman tayong inaasahang bagyo na maaaring mabuo o pumasok ng ating area of responsibility. And over this weekend, inaasahan natin ang magiging maliwanag sa panahon sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa, maliban lang po sa mga isolated rain showers or thunderstorm. At yan po ang latest mula rito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa, Raymond Ordinario nag-uulat.
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong Ordinaryo. Sir Raymond, so wala pa rin talaga tayong wala pa rin tayong inaasahang bagyo na darating itong weekend. So maganda yung ating weekend, pwede maglaba.
Yes, tama po yun. Sa ngayon, wala po tayong inaasahang bagyo pa. No? So, yung mga nagpaplano pa rin pong lumabas o sa kanilang tahanan ay maaari pa rin pong gawin. At yung mga nais naman po maglaba ay maaari po itong weekend dahil wala po tayong inaasahang malawakang pag-ulan.
Good morning, Mr. Ordinario. May tanong lang po ako. Sabi ninyo, wag munang pumalaot dito sa mga bandang norte, yung mga ating mga mangingisda. Hanggang kailan po kaya magtatagal itong malalaking alon? Kasi kawawa naman yung mangingisda, kailangang kumita bago magpasko. Hanggang kailan po kaya ang ganitong panahon?
Sa ngayon po, nagsimula po kasi dahil naasahan natin in the coming days ng pagpasok ng ating amihan. Kaya po magpapatuloy na po itong ating gale warning dito po lalo sa extreme northern Luzon area na inaasahan natin na hanggang kasi usually sa ating experience, tumatagal to ng buwan dahil nga amihan yung magiging source nitong ating gale warning. So magiging mas malalaki po yung mga malalakas yung hangin kaya malaking pag-alon ang inaasahan natin. And as matter po ako, kabisado na po ng ating mga kababayan dyan sa Hilagang Luzon, itong mga ganitong uri po ng gale warning natin dahil taon-taon naman po ay umaabot ng 1 hanggang 2 buwan itong ating mga gale warning kapag amihan season.
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong Ordinaryo ng Pag-asa, and thank you for always supporting us. Salamat po sa inyong serbisyo sa taong bayan.
And have a happy weekend po, Ginoong Ordinaryo.
Happy weekend din po.
Ngayon naman, mga katribo, alamin natin ang pangyayari sa labas. Narito ang Angkas News Squad report na ihahatid ni Daylight. Pasok, Daylight!
Have a great Friday morning mga katribo, lalong-lalo na po sa ating mga nagpopogian at nagagandahan sa loob ng studio. Have a great Friday morning. So, mga katribo natin, andito po tayo ngayon sa panulukan ng Blooming Treat at Aurora Boulevard. Dito po tayo bandang Chinese General Hospital. Kung papansin naman natin na maayos naman ang daloy ng trapiko rito, may pagdami na po ng sasakyan at mananakay sa umagang ito na nagdudulot ng medyo pagsikip. Pero kung papansin naman natin, maayos ang daloy ng trapiko rito dahil susunod naman ang traffic lights. Okay, sa panahon naman po natin ngayon, kung mapapansin natin, maaraw, pero wag pa rin magpakasiguro, magbawang pa rin po tayo ng ating mga payong at kapote. And still alert level 1, so wag pa rin kalimutan magbaon ng ating mga face mask. And still, mag-ingat, panatilihin ang ating mga health protocols. Our number coding for today is it's Friday. Mga plaka naman po nagtatapos sa 9 at 0. And again, this is Daylight, your Angkas News Squad reporter. Nag-uulat po mula dito sa panulukan ng Blooming Treat at Aurora Boulevard sa lungsod ng Maynila. Balik po sa inyo dyan sa Gising Na.
Thank you, Daylight! At mga katribo, para naman sa ating I Speak question of the day, dapat bang ituro sa mga mag-aaral ang peace building o pagtaguyod ng kapayapaan sa ating bansa? Yan. Kaya mga katribo, ipadala ang inyong mga komento at reaction sa isyong ito sa aming number na 0968-670-4650 at mag-comment na rin sa aming Facebook page, Daily Tribune.
Magbabalik ang gising na para sa isang paalala. Kaya mga katribo, manatiling nakatutok para sa mga mainit na balita sa araw na ito. Dito lang sa Gising Na!
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa'yo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at iba pang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
With Globe, our steps can lead us to millions of doors opening, millions of paths unfolding, and millions of reasons to keep going. Now's the time to be with the network that gets better every day for you.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Nagbabalik ang Gising Na! Ngayon naman mga katribo, alamin na natin ang iba pang mga balita sa oras na ito na nakalap ng ating mga reporters sa ating Tribune News on Q. investigation ang paggamit ng peking exit stamp sa mga airports para mapadali ang pagkapalusot sa mga individual na biktima ng human trafficking ayon kay Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla noong Huwebes. Sa isang pagdinig sa Senado noong Martes, isang umunoy biktima ng human trafficking ang nagbunyag ng isang tauhan sa airport ang nagbigay sa kanya ng isang fake exit stamp para malampasan ang Bureau of Immigration. Kwento ni alias Paulo, nirecruit raw siya bilang customer service representative sa Thailand, ngunit nalaman niyang gagawin para siyang isang scammer sa Myanmar. Samantala, hindi naman ibinasura ng Manila International Airport Authority o MIA ang posibleng pagkakasangkot ng airport personnel ayon kay MIA Senior Assistant General Manager Brian Co. Ito ang pahayag ni Co matapos magkomento ang isang senador na dapat daw imbestigahan ang MIA na maaaring nag-issue ng ID pass na ibinigay sa mga biktima ng human trafficking. Ayon naman kay Immigration Spokesperson Dana Sandoval, hindi pa raw nila nahanap ang koneksyon ng BI personnel sa naturang modus operandi. Ngunit bukas daw sila para sa isang investigasyon.
Nag-donate ang United States sa Pilipinas ng 86,000 na human immunodeficiency virus load testing cartridges na tinatayang nagkakahalaga ng 85 million pesos noong Huwebes. Pinangunahan ni US Ambassador Mary Kay Carlson ang turnover ceremony na kaalinsabay ng commemoration ng World AIDS Day sa Manila City Hall. Ayon kay Carlson, pruweba raw ang donasyon na committed ang gobyerno ng US na makipagtulungan sa pamahalaan ng Pilipinas upang masiguro na ang mga taong may HIV sa bansa ay mayroong access sa viral load testing. Samantala, present din sina Senadora Risa Ontiveros, Manila City Councilor for Health Dr. Luisito Chua, Health Undersecretary Carilina Vidal Taino at community ng mga taong may HIV sa naturang event. Tinanggap ang naturang donasyon sa pamamagitan ng Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief ng Pangulo at ng United States Agency for International Development. Ang mga cartridges ay ipamamahagi sa mga HIV treatment hubs and facilities sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa at inaasahang matutugunan ang viral load testing requirements ng lahat ng mga pasyente na sasailalim sa HIV treatment sa loob ng isang taon.
Nakipagpulong ang Metropolitan Manila Development Authority sa mga opisyal ng Manila at Manila Water upang pag-usapan ang kanilang mga proyekto na nagresulta sa paghuhukay sa mga lansangan. Sa kabila ng moratorium sa road projects ngayong holiday season, ipinalawanag ni MMDA Acting Chairman Romando Artes na nagiging perwisyo raw ang mga proyekto ng mga water concessionaires sa mga motorista at commuters. Humingi din ng tulong ang MMDA sa dalawang concessionaires sa pagbibigay ng patubig para sa mga halamang minementena ng ehensya sa mga pangunahing lansangan. Ayon kay Artes, kabilang sa pansamantalang pagpapatigil sa lahat ng excavation activities simula hating gabi ng ika-14 ng Nobyembre hanggang hating gabi ng ika-6 ng Enero sa taong 2023, ang road reblocking works, pipe laying, road upgrading at iba pang excavation activities. Samantala, hindi naman sakop ng naturang moratorium ang flagship projects na kasama ang bridge repair and construction, flood interception catchment projects, asphalt overlaying sidewalk and drainage improvements, emergency repair of leaks at new and electrical service undertakings.
Nagsara ang piso sa 56.22 pesos kada dolyar kahapon mula sa 56.64 noong Miyerkules. Nagbukas ito sa 56.70 na mas mainam kumpara sa 56.80 noong nakaraang sesyon. Samantala, naglaro naman ang halaga ng piso sa pagitan ng 56.10 at 56.45. Ayon kay Chief Economist Michael Ricafort ng Rizal Commercial Banking Corporation, naging mas malakas raw ang halaga ng piso matapos ang pinakahuling signals mula kay Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell na posibleng magkaroon ng mas maliit na Fed rate hike sa buwan ng Disyembre. Mananatili namang restrictive ang Fed rates at aabutin ang mas mataas na level kumpara sa estima ng Fed officials noong Setyembre 2022 bilang pagsisikap na maipababa ang inflation.
At sa balitang sports, nagpamalas ng career high 34 points ang American import na si Lindsey Vander upang ihatid ang Petrogas sa kanyang pagkakapanalo laban sa Signa sa loob ng 3 sets, 25-21, 27-25 at 37-35 sa Game 1 ng Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference Best of 3 Finals noong Huwebes sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Si Van der Dien ang nakapagtala ng huling 4 na puntos para sa mga Angels upang sungkitin ang unang pagkakapanalo sa final stage, kung saan mas napalapit sila sa conference crown na nakamit din nila noong 2019. Samantala, nagtala naman si Van der Weide ng 31 kills sa 53 attempts, 8 digs at 5 receptions para sa Angels. Nag-ambag naman si Myla Pablo at Aiza Maiso Pontillas ng tig 10 markers para sa Petrogas.
Pakinggan natin ang mga ulat na kinalap ng ating mga field reporters para sa araw na ito. At mga katribo, unahin natin si Maria Romero sa kanyang ulat tungkol sa consumer group na umapela sa Pangulo na tutukan ang napipintong taas singil sa kuryente. Ibalita mo nga, Maria.
Consumer group umapila sa Pangulo na tutukan ang napipintong taas singil sa kuryente. Umapila kay Pangulong Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. ang mga consumer groups upang tutukan ang inaasahang pagtaas ng presyo ng kuryente, bunsod ng temporary restraining order ng Court of Appeals na nagpapatigil sa kautusan ng Energy Regulatory Commission na nagbabasura sa petisyon ng San Miguel Corporation. Ipinahayag ng grupo kay Pangulong Marcos ang pagkadismaya nila sa desisyon ng Court of Appeals. Sinabi ng convener ng Power for People na si Jerry Arances na marami na ang nasabi tungkol sa hindi pakikialam ng Pangulo sa desisyon ng Korte. Ngunit aniya, ang mas matinding tanong ay kung bakit hinahayaan nating guluhin ng hudikatura ang mga mekanismong inilagay para protektahan ang mga mamimili. Sinabi pa ni Arances na ang mga kasunduan sa supply ng kuryente na may fixed price at ang desisyon ng ERC ay naisa ng protektahan ng mga ordinaryong consumers. Ang liham ay pinadala matapos sabihin ng Pangulo na ang SMC price hike bid ay isang pangunahing alalahanin ng bansa. Malinaw na dapat daw isaalang-alang ng CA ang TRO at kung hindi, dapat magkaroon ng desisyon ang regulating agency na ipagpaliban o ipatupad ng unti-unti ang pagtaas ng presyo. Ang TRO na may bisa sa loob ng 60 araw ay sinuspinde ang pagtanggi ng ERC sa rate hike petition na inihain ng SMC Global Power subsidiary na South Premier Power Corporation at sinuspinde rin ng PSA kasama ang SPPC na nagpapatakbo ng Ilihan Natural Gas Plant sa Batangas. Ikanalungkot umano ni Arances na nakakuha ang SMC ng TRO mula sa Court of Appeals na nagpapawalang bisa sa kanilang kasunduan ng supply ng kuryente sa Meralco na una nitong pinirmahan sa ilalim ng fixed pricing. Ako po si Bernadette Romero, nag-uulat para sa Gising Na.
Salamat, Maria!
Thank you, Maria!
At ito naman si Rafi Ayeng na mag-uulat ako sa taas presyo ng basic necessities at prime commodities na nakaamba sa atin ngayong darating bagong taon. Ibalita mo, Rafi.
Magandang umaga sa inyo mga katribu. Hindi pa man nakakahinga ang mga mamamayan sa walang tigil na pagtaas ng mga bilihin sa palengke maging sa mga groceries. Panibagong bugso ng taas presyo sa mga basic necessities at prime commodities ang sasalubong sa publiko sa Enero 2023. Ito'y matapos ihayag kahapon ni Trade Secretary Alfredo Pascual na tataas ng 10 hanggang 30% ang mga pangunahing pangangailangan ng publiko gaya ng sardinas, gatas, tinapay, instant noodles, canned meat, sabong panlaba, asin, toyo, sabong pampaligo at kandila. Sa isang press conference itong Huwebes, sinabi ni Pascual na 25% ng 218 total stock keeping units o nasa 55 produkto ng iba't ibang brands ng mga nasabing basic commodities ang magtataas sa una hanggang ikatlong linggo ng Enero 2023. Ngunit sinabi niya na patuloy nilang pakikiusapan ng mga manufacturers na huwag naman itaas sa pinakamataas na level ang taas presyo. At sinabi niyang babase ang ilalabas nilang suggested retail price sa presyo ng raw materials sa merkado. Una nang inihayag ng DTI ang taas presyo ng may 10 hanggang 27%, ang 195 ng kabuuang 223 manufacturers ng Christmas products gaya ng hamon, fruit cocktail, queso de bola, sandwich bread, mayonnaise, spaghetti pasta, macaroni, spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce at creamer o all-purpose cream. Sa kaso ng mga Christmas staples, inamin ng DTI na hindi nila makokontrol ang pagtaas presyo ng mga nasabing produkto lalo na ngayong papalapit na Kapaskuhan dahil hindi ito kabilang sa basic necessities at prime commodities. Ang patuloy na pagtaas ng mga imported na local raw materials, packaging materials at overhead charges ang dinadahilan ng mga manufacturers kung bakit nais nilang magtaas ng presyo ng kanilang mga produkto. Ako si Rafi Ayeng, nag-uulat para sa Gising Na.
Maraming salamat sa iyong ulat, Mr. Rafi Ayeng.
At mga katribo, heto naman si Michelle Glang tungkol sa sinabi ni Pangulong Marcos na pinag-aaralan ng Malacanang ang mga mungkahi ng Amerika kaugnay ng EDCA.
Magandang umaga mga katribu. Maingat na pinag-aaralan ng gobyerno ng Pilipinas ang mga pagbabago sa Mutual Defense Treaty sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at Amerika. Ito ay ayon kay Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Sa isang interview sa Quezon City kahapon, sinabi ng Pangulo na maraming bagong iminumungkahi ang Estados Unidos sa ilalim ng Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement o EDCA na naglalayo na magtatayo ng military bases sa bansa na magagamit ng mga dayuhang sundalo. Dagdag pa ng Pangulo, patuloy ang negosasyon sa pagitan ng dalawang bansa dahil mabilis sa mga pagbabago, kaya pinag-aaralan mabuti ang mga makatutulong para sa depensa sa teritoryo ng Pilipinas.
Well, the Mutual Defense Treaty is continuously under negotiation and under evolution. I always call it an evolution because things are changing. There have been many requests and proposals from the Americans, especially under EDCA. All of that is under study now to see what is really feasible and what will be the most useful for the defense of Philippine territory.
Maalala na isang Mutual Defense Treaty sa mga bagay na personal niyang natalakay kasama sa US Vice President Kamala Harris noong bumisita ito sa bansa ng nakaraang buwan.
Yes, we covered that and many more subjects. But essentially, on the security, tinitingnan natin yung kanilang pinopropose, yung mga joint exercises and EDCA, the use of our bases, all of this. We are in the middle of that. Palagay ko, by early next year, we will have something more concrete to tell you.
Ako si Michelle Galiang, nag-uulat para sa Gising Na.
Maraming salamat sa iyong ulat, Michelle.
Thanks, Mish.
Michelle, meron na kaming karagdagang mga katanungan.
Yes po, katribong comfy.
Michelle, di ba dalawang bagay yan yung Mutual Defense Treaty na isang treaty na walang expiration yan at yung EDCA o Enhanced Defense Cooperation Treaty na napirmahan noong panahon ni Pangulong the late President Ninoy Aquino III na 10 taon lang ang lifespan, di ba? So magkatatapos na yan siguro within 4 years dahil nakaka-6 na taon na yung implementation niyan. So yung sinabi ni Pangulong President Marcos na niribisa yung mga provisions sa EDCA, ibig ba nung sabihin open si Pangulong Marcos na i-extend yung enforcement ng EDCA after its expiration?
Well, ang sinabi po sa atin kahapon ni Pangulong Marcos, matinding pag-aaral yung ginagawa nila dahil marami pang proposed amendments ang American government dito nga po sa EDCA at sa Mutual Defense Treaty. Wala naman po siyang nabanggit kung gusto niya pang i-extend yung term dahil nga po, tama po kayo, 10 years nga po yung initial term nitong Mutual Defense Treaty. Wala naman po nasabi sa atin kahapon si Pangulong Marcos kung nais niya bang i-expand yung initial 10 years term ng Mutual Defense Treaty.
No, not MDT, yung EDCA, yung MDT walang expiration na. Yung EDCA ang meron na 10 years.
Sorry. Opo, tama. Walang sinabi si Pangulong Marcos na nais niyang extend yung EDCA o yung
Defense Cooperation Agreement.
Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement.
Okay, Mish. Additional question lang. Meron na tayo niyang MDT, di ba? Yung Mutual Defense Treaty. Kagaya nga na sinabi ni Katibong Comfy. Ano pa ba ang significance ng EDCA? At doon naman sa sagot mo na hindi sinasabi o walang indication na i-renew o extend, pwede bang i-terminate ang EDCA at any time?
Hello. Yes po. Katribong Chinky.
Napakinggan mo ba yung tanong ko, Mish?
Yes po.
Okay.
Doon po sa tanong nyo kung ano ba yung significance ng EDCA, yung EDCA po kasi ay isang kasunduan sa pagitan ng Amerika at Pilipinas na magpaikot yung kampo ng mga dayuhang sundalo sa bansa ng matagal, maliban sa pagbibigay ng pahintulot sa Amerikang magtayo at magpatakbo ng mga panibagong pasilidad sa loob ng kampo ng militar sa Pilipinas. Ito po ay kahit hindi pinapayagan ang pagtatayo ng mga permanenteng military bases ang Amerika sa bansa. Pinapayagan rin po na maiposisyon nito ng Pilipinas ang mga military equipment ng Amerika dahil nga po ayon sa 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty na pinagkasunduan ng Amerika at Pilipinas, ang pag-atake sa Pilipinas ay itinuturing rin po na pag-atake sa bansang Amerika dahil dito obligado po yung Amerika na protektahan yung Pilipinas sakaling magkaroon ng armadong komprontasyon sa bansa. Pero kailangan din po natin alalahanin na sa ilalim ng 1987 Constitution, pinagbabawalan po yung pagtatayo ng base militar ng mga dayuhan sa Pilipinas. Ngunit sa isang kondisyon, papayagan lang po ito kung aprobado ng Senado at Kongreso. Taong 2014 nga po nung napirmahan ang EDCA na may initial term na 10 taon.
Okay, but Miss, yung tanong ko, may posibilidad ba na it can be terminated? Pwede ba? Hindi posible. Pwede ba that it can be terminated by both parties at any time? Any of the two parties, rather.
Doon po sa napirmahan kasi noong 2014 ay may initial term po ito na 10 taon. So, naturally po, inaasahan natin na yung American government at Philippine government ay ire-respect yung napagkasunduan nitong initially.
Okay, additional pa, sorry, with your indulgence, parang, okay, isa na, bago ko i-turn over si Katribong Comfy kasi baka mawala yung flow of thought ko. Senior moment, baka dumating. Okay, so Mish, si Presidente, di ba sinasabi niya na nire-review ito, nire-revisa, na seriously pinagtutuunan ng pansin. Doon sa mga nakaraang pakikipag-usap ni PBBM sa mga representante ng US, meron bang nabanggit ang US na gustong idagdag sa kasunduan nila sa EDCA?
Well, doon, kung maalala nga po natin, ay last week, dumating po si US Vice President Kamala Harris. Pero nung time po na pinayagan lang yung media na makinig sa kanilang conversation, ay nireaffirm nga po ni Kamala Harris yung commitment or unwavering commitment ng US government sa Mutual Defense Treaty. Yung mga specifics po ay hindi po niya nabanggit, pero hindi ang Pangulo rin ang nagsiwalat nito, kundi ang Department of National Defense. Ayon sa DND, nasa kabuang $66.5 million ang nilaan ng Amerika na pondo para sa aprobadong mga proyekto sa ilalim ng EDCA. Dagdag pa ng ahensya, sisimulan ang konstruksyon ng mga proyekto sa mga pinagkasundoang lugar sa susunod na taon. Kabilang nga po sa proyektong ito yung pagtatayo ng training, warehouse at iba pang pasilidad sa may Cesar Basa Air Base sa Pampanga, Fort Ramon Magsaysay sa Nueva Ecija at Lumbia Airport Base Station sa Cagayan de Oro. Sinabi nga sa atin kahapon ng Pangulo na sa tansya niya sa susunod na taon ay maaaring magkaroon ng desisyon ang gobyerno ng Pilipinas kaugnay kung papayag ba ang Pilipinas sa mga proposals or proposed amendments ng American government dito sa EDCA.
Michelle, follow-up question lang sa topic mo.
Sorry.
Hindi, okay lang. Actually, yung tanong ko, kasunod ka sa tanong mo,
Okay,
yung
great.
paglilinaw. Kasi nabanggit mo na merong mga 6 na military bases na existing military base ang Pilipinas na gustong paglagakan ng Amerika ng kanilang mga military equipments for prepositioning. At yan ay yung mga provision na yan ay nandoon na rin sa Regional EDCA agreement na napirmahan ng 2014. So, ang lifespan ngayon ng EDCA is 2 years na lang halos na yung implementasyon ng na yan, yung pagtatayo ng mga military facilities na yan inside the military camps ay naisantabi noong panahon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. At ngayong 2 taon na lang yung nalalabing buhay ng EDCA ay ganyan pa lang sisimula ng US at under EDCA. So, nakakulang ba nito na bukod sa 6 na original na nabanggit nung sa EDCA agreement, meron pa bang karagdagang military facilities na ina-identify ang US under EDCA na paglalagyan na ng kanilang mga military facilities?
Ito po yung pinakahuling revelation ng DND. Yung binanggit ko po na ito pong air-base identified na EDCA sites ay yung sa Pampanga, Nueva Ecija, Cagayan de Oro at iba pang EDCA sites. So wala pa po tayong further information sa ngayon kung may karagdagang EDCA sites pa na i-identify ang US government at Philippine government.
Okay, maraming salamat sa iyo, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle. At yan mga katribo ang mga balitang nakalap sa Tribune News on Q sa mga oras na ito.
At nagbabalik ang Gising Na! Pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Josel Dariaga po.
At Maita Basa David.
Dahil sa dagdag singil ng generation companies, 8 centavos ang increase ngayong November at 9 pesos and 95 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rate.
Pero magmahal man ang bilihin, lahat ay kakayanin para sa mga mahal natin.
Anak ko ang liwanag ng buhay ko. And I will do everything to protect her. Gusto ko handa siya. Dahil alam kong bright ang future niya.
Ano man, hindi mo na kailangan gawin lahat to.
But it makes me happy, anak.
nagbabalik ang Gising Na! Ngayon naman mga katribu, ay alamin natin ang isang liham na padala sa atin ng isang katribong may pinagdadaanan ngayon. Heto si Katribong Chinky upang magbigay payo sa ating Dear Katribong Chinky.
Dear Ate Chinky, tawagin niyo na lang po akong Duday, 22 years old at katatapos ko lang po ng college sa pamamagitan ng pagpupunyagi ng aking mga magulang at sa scholarship din po ng aming school. Hanggang ngayon po ay nagtatrabaho pa rin ako sa school kung saan ako nag-graduate. Ako po ang eldest sa 4 na magkakapatid at inaasahang tutulong sa aking mga magulang na magtaguyod sa aking mga nakababatang kapatid. Maliit lang po ang kinikita ko sa school bilang admin support staff, kaya naman po, nag-apply ako para makapagtrabaho sa UAE bilang isang admin officer. I passed the online interview at nag-aasikaso na po ako ng mga requirements. Nitong nakaraang buwan, lagi po akong nanghihina at naduduwal. Nagpa-check up po ako, nalaman ko po na mag-6 na linggo na ang dinadala ko. Ang boyfriend ko po for 2 years ay halos hindi na ako pinupuntahan, pero kahit pa po panindigan pa ng boyfriend ko ang magiging baby namin, nagsisimula pa rin lang siyang magtrabaho at ako po ay hindi talaga handa dahil marami pa po akong dapat gawin. May opportunity pa po na kumita ako ng malaki at matulungan ko ang aking pamilya, kaya naman po nag-iisip ako na hindi ituloy ang pagbubuntis ko. Sayang po ang opportunity ko na makapagtrabaho sa abroad, makatulong sa mga magulang ko at higit sa lahat, hindi pa po talaga handang maging ina at ayaw ko ring masaktan ko ng husto ang mga magulang ko na buong-buo ang tiwala sa akin. Please help me po dahil may mga times na parang masisiraan ako ng bait. Gusto ko po talaga na i-terminate ang pagbubuntis ko pero natatakot din po ako. Maraming salamat, Ate Chinky. I understand what you're going through, yung pinagdadaanan mo ngayon, Duday. Bottom line, ang binigay sa atin ng Diyos na buhay, wala tayong karapatang i-terminate. So, at pangalawa, we will be disappointing our parents knowing that hindi natin natuloy yung mga pangarap natin at pangako sa kanila. But our parents, tandaan natin, magalit man sila, magtampo man, lagi nilang mahal ang kanilang mga anak. They will always love us, they will always love you. So, hayaan mo lang na mas maganda siguro na una kausapin mo na yung mga magulang mo, magsabi ka na para mabawasan yung bigat na dinadala mo. And talk to your boyfriend. I'm sure alam mo kung saan siya nakatira o saan siya nagtatrabaho. Talk to him. Bigyan mo siya ng bigay mo sa kanya yung karapatan niya na tulungan kang mag-co-parent sa magiging baby ninyo. At yung opportunity mo na pumunta sa abroad, darating yon. Darating yon. Maghintay ka lang na bigyan mo lang ng pagkakataon na yung bata, ang baby mo ay mailuwal mo, mag-stay ka sa kanya for 2 years, at maniwala ka, God will provide everything that you need. Tungkol naman sa mga, kung halimbawa man na nangangailangan kang tulong sa titirhan mo o susuporta sa iyo sa mga panahon na ito, yung tulong kay nanay ng Roy Foundation, it's a non-profit organization that advocates family preservation and adoption or foster care. Kasi may mga option ka dyan kung sakasakaling ayaw mo talaga na maging nanay. Sa panahon ngayon, meron tayong mga proseso para sa adoption. Meron ding proseso para matulungan ka na suportahan yung kailangan mo habang nagbubuntis ka. At tatawagan ka namin immediately after the show para ibigay sa iyo yung mga address, pangalan ng mga taong pwedeng tumulong sa iyo. At gusto ko pa ikaw makakwentuhan ng mahaba-haba pa, Duday. Ang sinasabi ko lang, magdasal ka, walang ibang tutulong sa iyo. Sa ngayon, magbibigay sa iyo ng lakas ng loob kundi ang Diyos. Marami akong kikwento sa iyo. Mamaya, maghintay ka, tatawagan ka namin at magkwentuhan tayo ng mas matagal. At kung may oras ka, gusto kitang makita ng personal. Okay, maraming salamat, Duday. Lakasan mo ang loob mo. Dito lang si Ate Chinky. Talagang ate ang Ate Chinky. So huwag kang mag-alala. Tutulungan kita. God bless you.
Maraming salamat sa iyong payo, Ate Chinky, at sana nakatulong ang iyong payo kay Duday. Ngayon naman mga katribo, magkwentuhan tayo kasama ang ating isang Tarsi merchant. Kasama natin ngayon si Veronica Fulgosino Dineros ng Fulgosino Enterprises.
Hello, good morning everyone.
Good morning, Miss
Thank
Veronica.
you sa
Una, live tayong papanood ngayon sa Radyo Bayo TV. At nakasama kasi din tayo sa DZRJ 810 AM. At naka-live stream din tayo sa Facebook pages ng DZRJ, RJTV at ng Daily Tribune. At of course, no, lahat ng papag-uusapan natin ngayon ay mababasa rin bukas sa pahagyang Daily Tribune. Veronica, kumusta naman yung naging experience mo sa ating 3-day tindahan ni Tarsi sa Ayala Malls, Manila Bay?
So far, okay naman. Marami kaming na-meet na mga buyers and also yung mga co-merchant dun sa tindahan ni Tarsi. So it opens a lot of doors and opportunity for us to be able to sell or market our products. Yeah.
Okay. Si Chinky to, welcome again sa Gising Na. Kindly tell us sa ating mga katribo briefly kung anong nag-inspire sa inyo to put up Fulgosino Enterprises at paano nagsimula ang inyong business?
Okay. Fulgosino Enterprises, this is a business from Sorsogon, Barcelona, Sorsogon. It started in 1976. So we are almost 40 years in the business. So we do supply local or indirect export and direct export. So we produce a lot of products like baskets, hampers, trays, and a lot more. So last year we do a lot huge export. We sent in United Arab Emirates. We sent around 440 by footer, total of 8,000 baskets to be distributed across United Arab Emirates.
Wow.
So during the pandemic time, marami kami natulungan. Thankful na marami kaming natulungang local community, especially sa province namin in Barcelona, Sorsogon, Gubat, and other barangays nearby.
Congratulations! Ang dami nyo na palang ini-export sa UAE.
At sana hindi lang UAE, no? Sana pati yan na pati...
Sana lumago pa.
Western market, ma-penetrate nyo. Actually, nakabili ako ng ano dyan, ng hamper. Ang ganda ng hamper nila. Ang ganda ng quality.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
So ano pa yung inaasahan sa inyong mga produkto ngayong Christmas season?
Well, Christmas season kasi we produce like parrot and some other Christmas decor. Christmas tree, sorry. So made of abaka din. So right now, we are in the midst of selling them. We have lined up exhibits in like the next exhibit next week. It's in Exporters National Week. It will be held in Marriott Hotel, December 5 to 6. And the next event will be in Festival Mall, 7 to 11. Sponsored by DTI.
Sana makita natin yung inyong
papasyalan ka namin,
Christmas tree na made of abaka. Made from abaka, anyways. Miss Veronica, paki-invite naman ang ating mga katribo sa Fulgosino Enterprises at sa microsite na rin ng tindahan ni Tarsi kung saan pwede silang bumili ng mga produkto mo.
Opo, we are inviting you, of course, to visit our booth. The next event will be this December 5 to 6. In the Marriott Hotel, and the next is Festival Mall. So, and also, of course, we are thankful for the opportunity of given to us by Tindahan ni Tarsi.
Okay. Maraming salamat ulit sa iyong oras, Miss Veronica Dineros. Magbabalik ang Gising Na matapos ang ilang paalala. Tumutok lang po, mga katribo.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa'yo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
Welcome ka dito sa SM. Come as you are. Mahilig ka man sa pabago-bago o sa paikot-ikot. Yung nag-a-adulting or parenting. Ikaw na kulot, white-haired, purple-haired, kayong magkaibigan na nagkaibigan. Buong barkada. Yung gusto mo, chill lang. Or gawin yung feel mo lang. We know you're changing. So we're changing with you. Come on in. We're all in. At SM, you're always welcome here.
Josel Dariaga po.
At Maita Basa David.
Dahil sa dagdag singil ng generation companies, 8 centavos ang increase ngayong November at 9 pesos and 95 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rate.
Pero magmahal man ang bilihin, lahat ay kakayanin para sa mga mahal natin.
Anak ko ang liwanag ng buhay ko. And I will do everything to protect her. Gusto ko handa siya. Dahil alam kong bright ang future niya.
Ano naman? Hindi mo na kailangan gawin lahat to.
But it makes me happy, anak.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
At nagbabalik ang Gising Na! At siyempre mga katribo, narito tayo sa ating pinakapaboritong segment ng ating katribong si Ma'am Chinky.
Of course! Of course! Ang mga balitang bati. Happy birthday po sa lahat ng birthday ngayong araw na ito. And syempre, ang aking beloved sister, si Ate Marivic. Mangkukang di Ausen, ang ganda ng kapatid kong yan. She is in California.
Happy birthday
yan
po!
yung kapatid kong banker. Hi, Ate Vic! Happy birthday from Gising Na and from all of us. And happy birthday rin kay Elder Ave Gaspar ng Green Hills Christian Fellowship or GCF, faithful bondservant of God, father of 3 wonderful children, husband of a godly wife, and director of Precept International Ministries Philippines. At maligayang bati po, Elder Abbott. It's actually yung birthday niya ibukas pa, kaya lang wala tayong gising na. So ina-advance na po namin ang bati ng buong Gising Na at Daily Tribune.
Happy birthday po at good morning din kay Ma'am Chinky Mangkukang. Good morning, Ma'am Chinky. Kaya Check Balagtas, good morning. Kay Denise Calnea, good morning din.
Denise, hello.
Kay Monet Milora, good morning.
Hi, Monet.
Joshua Bendia, good morning sa'yo. Kay Edith Tan, Bistra Salvacion, good morning. At good morning din sa ating mga editors ng Daily TV sa pangunguna ni Gigi Arcilia, Chito Lozada, Dina Ventura, good morning. And good morning sa iyo, Nick Biongco, Ray Bangkod, Julius Manica, John Donson, good morning. Good morning din sa iyo, Larry Payawal, Manny Angeles, good morning. Good morning din sa iyo, Vinzo Hinova. At of course, kila Pocholo Concepcion, kay Gibbs, good morning. Kay Francine, good morning sa iyo, Francine Marquez. At nasa likod ng ating studio, sila Joseph, si Larry, si Kenneth na meron yatang okasyon bukas pero wala, hindi ko na interesado kung ano man ang pangyayari sa kanyang buhay bukas.
Pwede ba natin sabihin ngayon?
Okay lang siguro? Happy birthday, Kenneth!
Happy birthday, Kenneth!
We love
Dear
you.
our director, we love you.
Napaka
jolly
and sweet.
Creative. Happy birthday, God bless you.
Kay Lorraine din, good morning. Larry, Eric. Sino pa ba? May nakalimutan ba ako? Kay Jade, good morning din sa'yo.
And of course, kay Lorraine Shook ng Miss Earth. For a while, matagal na yon. Anyway, hi Lorraine. I hope you're watching. And of course, hello sa mga regular viewers natin. Si Kilin Manoos with husband Dudoy, Engineer Dudoy Manoos. And si Dedet Valdez na nanonood. Ganon din si Ben Mampusti ng Malacanang. Hi, Benny.
At sila Jeline at kanyang asawang si Jean Gelban, good morning. Kila Gigi Datoy, Marian Datoy. At siyempre mga katribu, kung may gusto kanyang batiin namin dito sa Gising Na, ay maaari nyo kaming i-message sa aming numero bilang 0968-670-4650 at i-message sa amin at game namin i-shoutout ang mga greetings nyo.
At ngayon naman, pakinggan natin, hinihintay ko to kanina pa, excited
lahat tayo rito, naghihintay.
At saka ito, nininervyos, hindi maintindihan, umuupo, tatayo. Pakinggan natin si Queen Kim Sancha para sa mga queens na kasama niya ngayon. At of course, ang kanyang special na balita ngayong umaga.
See my loving glow. I am the woman of the earth. I am the shame flower. Watch my dreams take wing.
Miss Earth 2022.
Good morning mga katribu, I am Kim Sancha and you are watching syempre Gising Na with the reigning queens of Miss Earth Philippines. So to start off, I'm gonna ask them to greet you in their native language. So I'll start with you, Miss Korea.
안녕하세요 여러분. 저 이번에 Newly Crowned 2022 Miss Earth 최민아수라고 합니다. 아침부터 이렇게 방송 모두 보고 계신데 모두 좋은 하루 보내셨으면 좋겠습니다. Good morning everyone and have a great day.
Thank you, Australia.
Good day, everybody, and good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm very excited to be interviewed today. First TV appearance as the new Miss Earth Elemental Court, so let's get to it.
Thank you, Miss Palestine.
مرحبا للجميع. أنا نادين أيوب ملكة جمال فلسطين وأنا فزت في ملكة جمال الأرض. حبيت أحكي لكم صباح الخير. أنا هون مع ملكة جمال كتير بجننوا. شكرا لكم لدعمكم. Good morning everyone. It's Miss Palestine.
And Señorita Colombia.
Buenos días Colombia, buenos días Filipinas. Estoy muy feliz de estar en nuestra primera entrevista para televisión como Miss Earthfire. Es un gran orgullo representar a mi país Colombia. This is Miss Earthfire.
Thank you very much and welcome to Gising Na and bienvenidos to Gising Na.
Gracias.
You. Okay, so Miss Korea, you said that you face so many challenges, right? And memories blending your fears as a semi-lingual living in Australia, Canada, and the US. So what have you learned so far?
So far, I think as I mentioned in my final competition, I kept on talking about empathy. I think it's because it's a value that's very important to me, and living across the world and just communicating with people that are just cultures that I'm not very familiar with, we tend to encounter a lot of miscommunications, but that happens because we just can't see from their perspective. So I think the biggest thing I learned from being semi-bilingual and meeting and just traveling all over the world is being empathetic.
Right. And of course, just so you know, mga katribo, Miss Korea was the very first South Korean crowned as Miss Earth and the very first Miss Korean to be crowned as one of the first 4 international beauty titles. So how do you feel? Are they planning anything for like a grand homecoming?
I actually don't know, but I know that for the first time after a Korean has won in a big pageant, there's been a lot of news on like big broadcast companies. So I've been very proud, and my parents have been very proud of me. And I've been receiving a lot of messages from not only friends, but just Koreans. So I'm very just proud at the moment. Yeah.
Right. And then I heard, Mina, that your most unusual story or experience was in the airport, right? In Bali. Like you stayed there for 10 hours. So what did you do during those 10 hours at the airport?
So this was actually a pretty interesting story. I always tell my friends when I talk about things a silly thing that I did. So I actually didn't tell my parents and I was traveling to Bali.
Right.
So my parents know now. I got caught in the summer after that. So because I was so scared I was gonna get caught that I flew to Chicago.
Right.
Then I flew to Qatar, then I flew to Bali. In total, including the layover times and everything, it was in total 50-hour flight. My legs were so bloated, and then I was stayed there for like a week and a half, and my parents would call me, but the time zone's pretty similar, Bali to Korea.
Right.
So I remember just acting like I was about to go to sleep when it was actually morning for me as well. So yeah, it was really, adventurous thing that I did when I was 19 years old, and honestly, I don't regret it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unusual actually, mga katibo. And I'm gonna speak now to Miss Australia Sheridan, of course. So just like Mina, you love to travel and tour around Australia. So in your case, what have you learned so far? In the camp, I think in 40 months, right?
Yeah, so my family and I were very lucky. So my mom, dad, and my 2 younger brothers and I, we packed up our lives in Melbourne at the time when I was 9 or 10 years old. And we, mom and dad quit their jobs. Me and my brothers were homeschooled, and we just traveled around Australia for 14 months, just living in a camper trailer, which is like one of those vans that you then, when you stop, you have to pull out the tent and set it all up. So every night we would drive somewhere, pull up the tent, sleep in swags, And so that was such an enriching experience for me. And, it really, I think, I didn't realize at the time, but subconsciously connected me to the environment and to nature, which is now why I'm studying global sustainability as well at university. So just a completely beautiful, beautiful experience that I wish that everybody could have.
Right. And mga katibo, it's interesting to know that Miss Australia or Sheridan wants to be in the parliament, right? As a representative. So can you tell us more about it? Why do you want to be in the parliament?
Absolutely. So I really want to help enact change, especially in terms of the environment. I think it was the first year of high school when I first began to get really involved with climate change and figuring out what it was. I remember seeing a video on Facebook and it was just so emotional. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to do something. And so since then, I've sort of started my environmental journey. I've always known after that I wanted to do something to help change. And I realized politics was a great way to do that because it sort of starts from the top and works down, right? So hopefully after my studies, I've got 2 more years of full-time study to go. I will then be able to start making my way into local politics because with climate change, time is of the essence. So I'm trying to do everything that I can to spread the message.
And then we were talking prior to this interview that she's flying to Boracay. So what are you excited about going to Boracay?
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to relax. I'm so excited to have a vacation, and my family is able to join me as well. So it'll be really good because, right after the coronation, we were all sort of whisked away and I didn't really have time to celebrate or just consume everything and realize what had happened. So I'm looking forward to relaxing in the Philippines a bit before I head back to Australia.
Yeah, and I also heard there's an interesting story about your mother.
Yeah.
So can you share, the story about your mother?
Oh, tell me about my mom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stories about my mom. To be specific, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you can choose one.
Something I love about my mom one story I love telling about her is that she's always wanted to be a carpenter or a builder. So she's currently one, but when she left high school, it wasn't the thing for women to be tradies, right? So she studied architecture, didn't like it, went to Europe and backpacked. Anyway, got married, had kids, and then at the age, just before I graduated, she's like, you know what? I still really want to be a carpenter. So she went to school, she studied, she graduated, and now she's working full-time as a builder and she's absolutely loving it. Currently building our own house as well in Australia. So I'm so happy for her. And it really showed to me that, you don't have to stick to one path or one life thing. It doesn't matter your age. You can always just try again and follow your ambitions.
Very nice. How are you going, Mom? All right. So, Miss Valentine Nadine, you said that you want to try new things and experiences. So, are there any other things that you would like to try that you haven't tried?
In the Philippines?
Yeah, or somewhere else?
I mean, of course, there's so much that I still have to do in general in life, this is just a start of a journey. I think any chance and anything that you do in life and you succeed in, it's not really the end. It's just actually new beginnings that continue to, keep opening up And it's a chance for, everyone to make a difference when this happens.
Right. And I also heard this one interesting story about you. So you were traveling to Florence in Italy, and then you tried to sing,
Yeah.
right? To a student eatery. So can you share what happened, or can you give like a sample? Sing. Can you do that?
Sing. I don't know. Well, what happened is, I was, traveling Florence, and there's a lot of street singers, and so I don't know. I was just feeling very spontaneous. I'm a very spontaneous person, especially when I'm traveling. I like to just get out of the box, because what I love about when you do travel, you kind of like lose a bit of your identity, and sometimes being this attached from that gives you this like sense of freedom. Like, you know what? I don't have any of these limitations that I do when I'm in my own community, and I have like this persona that I have to like live up to. It's more of, you know what, I'm just gonna relax and do whatever. So I saw a street singer and I started singing with them, and it was really fun, and yeah, and it was very spontaneous.
Yeah, and I actually interested in your advocacy. So can you tell us something about your advocacy that, I am interested about that. So that's why I wanna
Of course.
hear, the people hear about
Of
it.
course. I mean, that's the most important thing about Miss Earth, is that we have environmental advocacies and humanitarian advocacies as well. And it's a chance for us to use our voice to truly make a difference. And that's what beauty competitions are, or they should be about. It should be about the beauty from the inside as well as the outside, and what you can give to your own community and country and the world, really. So my environmental advocacy was launching a campaign to working with governmental and non-governmental organizations in Palestine to spread awareness about environmental protection, going to schools, summer camps, and having different seminars in different organizations and companies about the everyday actions that they can do to reduce their carbon footprint, as well as encouraging Palestinians to continue to be close to agriculture, because this is this is an important aspect in our culture, and it really is fundamentally what it means to be Palestinian as indigenous people. We belong to our land, and our land belongs to us, and we have a very high responsibility to take care of it.
Very well said. I love that.
Thank you.
And Senorita Colombia. So, right. In your case, you grew up in in an environment like very artistic and, active lifestyle. So what could you learn so far doing those activities?
Well, I have done a little bit of everything, I think so. I was singer, I did cheerleading, dancing, acting, modeling. So I think all those experiences have given me the skills, or they opened the path for being here today. And the Miss Earth Fire, I think God gives you all the tools you need in life for achieve your purpose of life. Like, it's not just what we want, but what we came to life to achieve. So I really believe in God, and I try to follow his path. And of course, I have learned about relationships, the way that you should be with everybody, like having more empathetic relationships full of love, and always enjoying every moment, joy, and of course taking care of environment, because since I was very young, I was part of different organizations and foundations. One of them was called Active Youngers. So we were literally traveling Colombia, doing different eco activities, and finding resources for helping communities and for doing more eco activities. So I'm very, very happy to have lived all of this, and being here today for me is just a big blessing.
Right. And I heard that you're applying back to Colombia today.
Oh, yes, I'm so sad. There's so many feelings around, because I shared almost 1 month with the girls of Miss Earth, and of course with the Philippine people. They were so loving, they took care of us so well. I was so in love with all the places we visited, the food, and of course we did a lot of ecotourism. We showed the world how beautiful is the Philippines. So I'm gonna miss it so much. I'm like, I don't want to, but it's time also for see my family and go back to activities in Colombia and work very hard for my advocacy there.
All right. Of course, we're gonna come back. We will wait for you when you come back. And good luck. And by the way, are they planning something on you? I mean, when you return home, like homecoming, perhaps?
I don't know. Like,
It's a surprise. We don't know.
fantastic. Like, I'm very excited. Like, we're always open to receive all the blessings God's want to give us. So, just excited.
All right. That's very nice here. So just one more question for all of you queens. So well, we need to know what did you do what did you do the following day after you won? So I'll start with you, Miss
Oh my God.
Palestine or Nadine.
Honestly, just a lot of processing what happened. And like believe it or not, I don't right now. I'm trying to think, what did I do the day after we gathered, right?
I really don't remember.
We started working right away. That's what happened, and we're still processing till now, so we need like a little bit more time to kind of really understand what just happened.
Perfect. How about you?
No, for me, I feel like it's there's never been like a Korean that's ever won the major crown like this. So the experience is so surreal that I haven't properly processed anything. I'm just checking my phone and seeing all the messages, just replying. That's why I slept very late last night. I was just messaging people saying thank you, but I don't think I've made an official statement yet as Miss Earth on my social media. So I still have yet to do that. So I need to really quickly process all this that I am Miss Earth so I can take the responsibilities to actually carry this out.
Okay, great. How about you, Taylor Swift? Can you see this? She's Taylor Swift.
The Red album.
Right. So what did
Red.
you do the following
Oh
day?
gosh, so I was lucky enough I got to spend the night in the hotel with my family that had come,
right.
so that was good. And then the next morning, we all met again. So I repacked my luggages so that I only took what I needed instead of all of the big cases for the whole 2 weeks. And then we met up at the hotel that we're staying at now and began had a photo shoot in the afternoon and the dinner and straight back into Miss Earth activities.
Okay. How about you?
Actually, we started work immediately the day after the crowning. So we had our first photo shoot, we did some activities with the sponsors, and at the morning I just was like, I think processing also, like understanding what happened and watching social media. I had hundreds of stories
Oh
that
my God.
people
Yeah.
posted, and it was so beautiful. Like I was just recharging myself with this love and support that I was receiving. So it was a beautiful what I experienced the day after the crowning. Yeah,
That's great.
very
Oh,
special.
that's great to hear from the four of you. Okay, for the final word, I'll give you the floor to, if you want to say something to your friends, family, or fans. So I'll start with you, Nadine.
I just really want to thank all of the supporters, all of the Filipino supporters, especially because they were with us since day one. And I've had supporters from, I saw them at the finale and they were there for me when I was announced as one of the delegates. So I want to thank the Filipino fans, the Palestinian people as well, my nation, my country for standing with me. I couldn't have done it without you. And all of the sponsors and any organization that has supported me with my advocacy as well. Thank you so much.
All right.
So I tag along on that, and I would actually really like to thank all the Filipino fans that support me since the beginning as well, because I feel like during the competition, it's easy for us to become very sensitive. So it's easy to be like down all of a sudden and feel very insecure. But at those times, it was the Filipino fans and the pageant fans that really messaged me that just told me it was okay to be yourself, be authentic, be the version of yourself, be true to who you are, and just really have fun. And that way I got a lot of energy to do even better, and I wanted to work harder. And I don't know if you heard, but I was actually sick the day before and during the competition.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I was very sick, and in the beginning my dad told me that I couldn't compete and I shouldn't compete in the competition because I was feeling so sick, because I didn't want to make a mess on the stage. But I remember my dad saying, if you don't go on stage, a lot of people would be disappointed though. And the moment he said that, I was like, I couldn't let these people down. I couldn't let the people that helped me out throughout this process down. So I used that energy to really push through on the competition day. And, as soon as I got on stage, the pain just went away. yeah, my feet was starting to hurt towards the end, but other than that, my stomach pain, it was just going all away. But yeah, so I just want to thank all my fans and Korea. I hope I made you guys proud and my parents as well.
Right, because what a comeback from Korea. Because the last time that Korea competed was back on 2019, and there you go. She's the winner, Miss Earth 2022.
Congratulations. Sorry.
It's okay, share it. How about you?
Massive salamat po to all of my fans. And I've got a lot of fans here in the Philippines, and it truly means the world that you're supporting me throughout the pageant. And of course, thank you to everybody in Australia and the Philippines that helped to support me and get me to where I am now. You know, it takes a village, right? It's not just one person that can do it all. So a really big thank you. It really does mean the world to me, and I hope to do you proud for my reign as Miss Earth Air.
Oh, well, just super thankful and grateful with the Filipino people. And salamat po to all of you. You have been amazing. And I never received so much love and support like I did here, of course, to my Colombian family too. And I feel very blessed. Thank you so much for everything. And as your Mr. Fire, I want to remember you that we can always choose to have a better lifestyle and sustainable one. So let's keep it in mind. Like we can always be better for us and for our Mother Earth.
Thank you so much. Maraming salamat sa inyong apat for gracing our show. Thank you very much, Carousel Production, Lorraine Show, Peachy Veneracion, and Mylene Misolas. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
At muling magbabalik ang Gising Na.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Welcome ka dito sa SM. Come as you are. Mahilig ka man sa pabago-bago o sa paikot-ikot. Yung nag-a-adulting or parenting. Ikaw na kulot, white-haired, purple-haired, kayong magkaibigan na nagkaibigan. Buong barkada. Yung gusto mo, chill lang or gawin yung feel mo lang. We know you're changing. So we're changing with you. Come on in. We're all in. At SM, you're always welcome here.
Josel Dariaga po.
At Maita Basa David.
Dahil sa dagdag singil ng generation companies, 8 centavos ang increase ngayong November at 9 pesos and 95 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rate.
Pero magmahal man ang bilihin, lahat ay kakayanin para sa mga mahal natin.
Anak ko ang liwanag ng buhay ko. And I will do everything to protect her. Gusto ko handa siya. Dahil alam kong bright ang future niya.
Ano naman? Hindi mo na kailangan gawin lahat to.
But it makes me happy, anak.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa iyo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
Lahat ng minimithi makakamtan sa PCSO.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ano bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Josel Dariaga po.
At may taba sa David.
Dahil sa dagdag singil ng generation companies, 8 centavos ang increase ngayong November at 9 pesos and 95 centavos per kilowatt hour ang overall electricity rate.
Pero magmahal man ang bilihin, lahat ay kakayanin para sa mga mahal natin.
Anak ko ang liwanag ng buhay ko. And I will do everything to protect her. Gusto ko handa siya. Dahil alam kong bright ang future niya.
Ano naman? Hindi mo na kailangan gawin lahat to.
But it makes me happy, anak.
Welcome ka dito sa SM. Come as you are. Mahilig ka man sa pabago-bago o sa paikot-ikot. Yung nag-a-adulting or parenting. Ikaw na kulot, white-haired, purple-haired, kayong magkaibigan na nagkaibigan. Buong barkada. Yung gusto mo, chill lang or gawin yung feel mo lang. We know you're changing. So we're changing with you. Come on in. We're all in. At SM, you're always welcome here.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ano bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Nasa kamay mo ang swerte, ngunit hindi ito isang laro na para lang sa iyo. Dahil bukod sa pag-asang maging milyonaryo, ang pagtangkilik mo sa loto at ipapang produkto ng PCSO ay nakakalikom ng pondo para sa mga programang pangkalusugan, tulong at serbisyong medikal at kawang-gawa.
With Globe, our steps can lead us to millions of doors opening, millions of paths unfolding, and millions of reasons to keep going. Now's the time to be with a network that gets better every day for you.
Gising na!
Mga katribo, we're so delighted and honored na sabihin sa inyo na kasama kami ngayon ng magaganda naming kapitbahay. Oh! Kapitbahay! Of course! We're so excited and we can't hide it. Okay, ang mga magaganda po naming bisita ngayon, walang iba kundi ang ating mga Miss Earth Queens na of course pinangungunahan ng ating pinaka winner! The Miss Earth, Mina Soo Choi ng Korea. And of course, ang Miss Congeniality and also Miss Earth Air, si Miss Sheridan Martlock ng Australia. And Miss Earth Water, the beautiful Nadine Ayub ng Palestine. And the beautiful, muy hermosa, Miss Earth Fire, Andrea Aguilera of Colombia. Welcome welcome to Gising Na. Welcome. Beautiful. Pati kami nadadami mga katribo. Now we have something specially prepared for them. Ito po, mga nasa mga katribo.
Especially for Miss Korea.
Special for Miss Korea. Kanina pa sila
she's been looking for food. Kanina pa.
So mga kapitbahay na katribo, eto, we have ang tinatawag nating paborito ng lahat. Mahiwagang kaldero, ano to? Siyempre, ang arroz caldo. Oh, Miss Columbia, are you familiar with something like this? Yes, because we got it from the Spanish. We got it from our Spanish conquistadores, the influence of Spanish. Arroz, for some who don't know, yung pinagmulan nito, lalo na yung mga bata. Ito is a rice, and yung caldo is broth. So ito was meticulously prepared by one of our very own na kasama natin ditong katribo, si Ann Liena. So, attack, ladies!
Yeah, but we'll give them a good serving.
Yes. Okay. You can put the arroz caldo dito sa inyong
bowl.
Bowl. Okay, can you help them, please? Of course. Okay, our gentleman, katribong...
Yeah, I'll start with Korea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start with Korea.
Yan. Ito po isa sa pinakapaborito ng ating mga katribo.
Sorry.
At ito po namana natin sa ating mga ninuno na mga Kastila na nag-influence sa atin. You know, we were under Spanish colony for like 333 years.
Garlic.
From 1565
How
up
about
to
dried fish?
1898. And this is one of our the dish that they influence us. Yeah.
A lot. Okay.
Yes,
onion
green
leeks.
onion.
Yeah, it's onion. And egg? 2 eggs. Okay.
We have lemon. Calamansi, our version of lemon. Ito, yan.
Can I get some dried fish?
Dried fish?
I haven't tried it, so.
Okay.
Looks so good. Yeah. Did you prepare it before? Earlier?
Yeah, we did. For Miss Korea, yeah.
And
I
think I will help you. I guess they're all hungry.
We all are.
Yeah. So I'll help them. On the other side.
Do you like eggs?
Bon appetit! Mag-enjoy tayo, mga katribo. Excuse me, this
is for Miss Palestine.
Okay. This
2
is
eggs?
for Miss Columbia.
Okay.
How many?
Do you like onion
What
leeks?
would you like? How many scoop?
No. How about
One or two?
garlic?
You want egg?
A bit? Okay.
What
Sorry.
is this?
Miss Palestine? Miss
Oh,
Palestine?
this is for Miss Palestine.
Sorry.
No,
Miss
this
Colombia,
is
sorry.
Miss Colombia. Miss Colombia.
Garlic flakes. Yeah, okay. Lots of green onions.
Miss Australia, you have?
Okay.
Okay. Ako na kay Miss Australia, ha? Kay Miss Beautiful.
Miss Taylor
The
Swift.
twin
Do you like eggs?
sister of
No eggs, okay.
Taylor
Do
Smith.
you want more?
A little bit, maybe.
Okay.
How many scoops? 2, 3, 4?
I had breakfast before I
Okay.
Okay.
You want egg?
Make it how you would like.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sure you like? I hope you like them.
You guys like garlic? You like garlic? Okay.
I'm obsessed with garlic. I love garlic. I love the garlic rice.
Mhm.
Oh. So good. Start? Yeah. Amazing.
How about you, Kim? Do you want serving? Okay. Yeah, later.
Yeah. So it's chicken.
Yeah, it's chicken.
Sharing about this, I don't
Yeah.
know if you dried a little. Let me know if you like it so I can add more.
But it will taste better if you will add our
Calamansi.
version of lemon.
Squeeze a little lemon.
Lemon.
For you, excuse me.
Calamansi is very good for weight loss.
Yes. Agree.
They're so mesmerized.
Nobody's everybody's in awe right now.
Yeah.
The lime is very good. Like I just noticed the lime.
Yeah.
A really good time.
Don't eat the seeds.
It's only available in the Philippines.
Okay.
The calamansi.
Okay, here.
Would you like to say something, Katribong Coffee?
At syempre, dahil
While they
bago
are
tayo matapos sa
enjoying.
ating to mesmerize, I'm smitten.
These are gorgeous queens.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Siyempre, bago tayo matapos, meron tayong special na pagbating ginawa para sa ating paboritong direktor na si Kenneth Tabornal.
Yay! Kenneth! This is...
Kenneth, dreams do come true, di ba?
Happy birthday, Kenneth!
Birthday, Kenneth.
Happy birthday, ang paborito ng bayan, Jollibee, Kenneth!
Happy birthday, Kenneth! Love you! Happy birthday, Kenneth!
Picture.
At para naman sa ating quote of the day,
Ito na po ang ating quote of the day.
does anybody from you wants to read our quote of the day?
Yes. How about you, Miss Australia?
Yeah, can they hear me?
Yeah.
Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow.
By Melody Biffy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Miss Australia, Miss Earth,
Air, Miss Colombia, and Miss South Korea, of course, and Miss Palestine.
Yes.
And thank you very much for gracing us here.
Thank you for gracing our show.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you.
And she's flying back to Colombia.
I will be flying to Colombia.
3 p.m. today.
Maybe. So this is, I think, the last meal from Philippines.
Oh.
I will keep it in my heart also.
Oh.
And it's from Gising Na.
Yes. What time is your flight? Back to
2 p.m.
Oh, 2 p.m. So we wish you safe travels. God bless you. Diyos te bendiga mas.
Yeah, she'll be back.
Diyos te bendiga.
I will be back soon. Philippines is like my second home now.
Well, thank you. You should try our beaches.
Yes.
She's flying to Morocco.
Are you going to Boracay?
enjoy
Wow.
Boracay.
You're flying to Boracay.
Wow.
You will love it there.
You love it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places, Boracay. And where are we now?
At yan, mga katribo. Ng kabuuan ng ating gising na ngayong araw, ngayong umaga, samahan niyo muli kami sa Lunes. Para sa ating mga latest news and happenings, ako po ang love na love kayo, si Chinky Mangkukan.
Ako naman si Kim Sancha.
At ako naman ang nawawalang si Coffee Manalo. At ito ang... Gising Na!
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Call it a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama, you killed a man, put a gun against his head, pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, but now we're gonna throw it away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. It's too late, my time has gone. Send shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, really do the fandango. Thunder, roll, lightning, very, very frightening. Big Galileo, Galileo. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from the poor country. Swearing his life from mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put inside